Those friendly faces that you see on TV look like they have it all. They may be uber talented, polished, stylish, they check all the boxes, but the real question we're asking today and all week is, can they cook? It's a week-long series we're throwing out to some of our favorite Studio 5 friends and faces. Today's guests certainly know their way around our studio, but I think it's the first time they're in our kitchen. They are the ultimate dynamic duo behind the brand Pretty Life Girls. Sisters and moms to 2 kids each. Liz is a Diet Coke addict. We support that wholly around here. Sam is a sucker for succulents and peanut butter, the perfect combination. Liz Welker and Sam Spendlove join us in the kitchen. I'm already excited because this morning there's already been a lot of giggling. There's been some Googling, like how many cups equal a half gallon, a lot of, oh, it's just been a fun morning listening to you guys chatter and get ready.
Well, now you just gave it away that we don't cook. Because we don't know how many cups are in a half a gallon. We do have to Google
the series ends right now.
Yeah.
No, really, do you find yourself getting creative in the kitchen like you do at the craft table?
You know, I wish I liked it more than I do because I think it helped me. I like the eating. Yes. So I cook for the end result.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get a ton of joy from the process.
We can follow a recipe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And I love it for like a holiday or like to bring out something I like a lot, but I could do without it.
You're not like
most
a pinch
days.
of this, a dash of that, girl.
No,
You're like, give me
fully
the
not.
recipe.
Always.
We're gonna get into a fun recipe you're sharing today, but first I'll give you this scenario. Let's say your in-laws call, they're 10 minutes away, they need dinner. What are you gonna reach for?
Cubbies.
Takeout. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a big old Cubbies kale salad that
Yeah.
looks like I might have made it.
Done and done, done and done. Okay, let's jump in. We're making today, I'm actually super excited. Tell us about this recipe, rice pudding.
Okay, so this recipe we realized was like the first one ever on our blog, prettylifegirls.com.
Really?
Like 2011 or
Yeah.
something. So we loved rice pudding, but the issue I don't like with rice pudding that you make is you usually use egg as a binder, and you always can like get a hint of egg taste.
What do you mean you're not a cook? You just said egg as a binder.
Okay,
That was
she's super
very
smart with
official.
words.
I just am so smart. Yeah, right. So I kind of like tweaked this over the years and found a way to switch out the egg with, what is it that we use?
Cornstarch.
And water, like a mixture of that to bind it with no egg taste. And that's what I think sets ours apart and makes it taste so
Well,
good.
plus the Crockpot. I've done the over the stove, stir and stir and stir. Take us through this, ladies. How do we do it?
Okay, cool. So I think the funny thing about this is we've shared it with people before and they don't believe us when you start it off. So it's how many cups of milk?
8
Okay,
cups of milk.
Which is what?
This whole
half
thing,
a gallon.
A half a gallon. So you pour it all in, and then the thing that's funny is all you add is a cup of rice.
Stop it.
So when people add this much milk, oh gosh.
That's a ton of milk.
It seems crazy.
We always get comments like, I think your recipe has an error, but
no, this is right. So the rice expands and will fill the entire pot. So it's literally 8 cups of milk to 1 cup of
Listen,
rice.
we trust him with our party and craft life, so I guess we should trust him with our
Trust
rice
us.
pudding
Trust
life, too.
us. Why not?
we both make this recipe regularly.
And then just 1 cup of sugar. And then you're gonna put it on, let's see, you'll mix it
Stir it up.
together. I didn't have a spoon. So we'll stir it.
Magic, magic.
And then we'll do the thing. And then turn it on to high for what?
3 to 4 hours or
Okay.
6 to 8 on low. Or when you look at it and you see that the rice has like
Taken
sucked
over?
up the milk.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can
Technical
use
term. Sucked up the milk.
Yes. Put it in
I
a
am
cookbook.
also smart with words. Oh my
I love it.
gosh.
I love it. I love it.
Oh god.
Okay, so once the milk has been properly sucked up,
Yes.
then what do we do?
Okay, so then you're going to mix.
But wait, first say, so yeah, it'll be sucked up. You'll see the rice. It'll be hours and hours. Then
Yes.
Right.
go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so then you're gonna take 3 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Okay.
And 9 tablespoons of water.
This replaces the egg.
Yes.
And
the
you're gonna
binder.
mix it up until it's totally like not clumpy. Because otherwise you'll have clumps.
Yuck.
Of cornstarch.
I was waiting for you to say.
Cornstarch.
I was waiting for you to say, ooh, Jimmy Fallon
Okay,
style.
so
Yes,
once that's
exactly.
all smooth, you dump that in.
Okay.
You dump 1/4 a cup of. It won't look like
I
this.
know,
so
I feel
wanna
very
preface that.
anxious
Usually
showing-
the rice would be filled and sucked up with
Yes.
milk.
I think we've established the rifle.
1/4 cup of half and half.
How many more times should we say it? Brooke, if it was you, how many more
I
times
say we
would
put
you
the
say?
kibosh now on on the milk has been sucked up.
Okay. Some vanilla.
See why we love them? This was happening all morning.
Can we cook? Doesn't everyone want to make our recipe now?
Good question. Can they cook?
No. What was that? I missed that.
Vanilla,
vanilla.
Okay.
cinnamon,
Okay.
and
Salt.
some salt.
Okay, pinch.
Find the exact.
Guess what? I'm
on the
totally
blog.
making this.
It's so easy. Okay,
I really
give it a stir.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you'll let it cook for another 30 minutes. And it will thicken. It will get all nice and
the
delicious.
binder will do its job, whatever that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it's ready to serve. But then we also like to add some mix-ins, or there are some really easy variations that you can do.
Okay, so I like pumpkin spice. So you can make it a pumpkin spice rice pudding. You can cut up some apples and simmer them with some like cinnamon, right?
Yes.
And then put that in like for a breakfast and add like nuts. You can kind of like replace it like an oatmeal.
Is this my
in
big
some
bowl?
ways.
Yeah.
That's your big bowl.
Eat up, Brooke.
You could put caramel sauce on it, whatever.
Ooh,
I'm so nervous.
Jeff's
if you want to go
nominating raisins.
classic,
If you're a grandpa, put your raisins in, like Jeff.
Oh, you guys, this is good.
we like to eat it
I wanna
cold
have it.
or hot for breakfast, lunch,
this is
or dinner.
delicious. It's creamy.
It's creamy.
I got cinnamon going on.
Yeah.
One thing I'm curious to know, and I think people have to ask and wonder, you work so seamlessly together. Like, we're just seeing you fill in each other's sentences. What happens when it doesn't go so smooth? What happens when you don't like her idea, she doesn't like your idea? Does it ever just combust in the craft room?
It does happen where we both will resist the other one's idea, but
We get a tone.
yeah, but then usually we'll find a middle place and let that person run with it, and then we always like what the end result is.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to let go and trust the other person, and it usually works out.
And if it's a fail, then you make them suffer the consequences.
You make them pay. What's the key to balancing a growing business and expanding brand and keeping?
We don't know. Could you tell us?
You seem to have a good balance about you. The mom life's in check. The business is there. Is there a secret to that success?
No, there's no balance. It's a myth.
Okay, all right, all a myth.
Yeah, I mean, like you said in the beginning, our lives are not perfect. We don't have it all together. We're just doing the best we can.
I would say our mantra is you just keep it moving.
Yeah,
Just keep it moving. And if you feel like you're wanting to quit today, just keep it moving. And tomorrow,
do what makes you happy. Make time for the things that make you happy.
I love it. We love you. This was so much fun. I mean, just the giggle meter alone made me happy on this Tuesday. So thank you so much. Recipe on your blog. Do you share recipes often? Not that often.
Occasionally.
when we really like them. So yeah, on the blog, prettylifegirls.com, on our Instagram, at prettylifegirls, you'll find it.
All right, thanks, ladies. It really was delicious. It's on my list now. No more stirring over the
Right.
the stove, whatever. See, I'm a cook too. It's fine. It's fine.